Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. I know I haven't done but one video, but hopefully the second one's even better. This is how I get my day started. I got the kayaks. You can see them right there barely in the mirror, but I got them in the back, 2 of them. I'm only actually going by myself today. Usually I take my buddy Grayson with me, or Nick, or a few other guys when they want to go, but this is kind of how it goes. What I do is come over here and launch. What's nice about kayak fishing is you can launch instead of at a boat ramp right over here. You can just launch at the beach. You can launch at the places where you have shore access, and even if you have the wheels like I have back at the house, you can put wheels under it, so if you have a little further off. But what I do is I launch right here at the bay. This is inshore. This is over here in the bay area, over in Callaway, Parker area, right off the Tyndall Air Force Base. You do have to have a permit to come over here. It says right here on restricted, and you can't fly drones here. I just saw that sign, so no drones. I'm going to show you my setup, my kayak setup, the kayaks that I'm going to use on 316 Kayaks Adventures. That's up and running right now. We're getting the YouTube channel going, and really the YouTube channel is to show people if they want to come book with me. They'll see exactly what it takes to do what I do, how to operate these kayaks from the remote with the spot lock, and so let's get after it. So I got to get everything ready, so I'll introduce y'all to the Old Town Autopilots. And I have 2 of these. I got 2 more back at the house, so I can run 3 people. This one's my one that I'm going to be doing my guiding off of. So this one's set up. They will all have graphs on them. They won't have live scope, but they will have 7-inch side imaging, down imaging graphs called the Hummingbird graphs, which I'll show that in another video. But this one, we run the lithium batteries. This one's a mess because my water at the house quit on me, so I wasn't able to wash it or anything, so I'm having well issues at the house, but usually this thing stays clean. So we run the lithium batteries, which I run 50 to 100 ampere lithium batteries. I run the Boondocks box, which has got the, so if you were to turn over or flip, these kayaks do not flip very easy. You watch some of the videos, these guys can actually literally stand on the gunnels and not flip them. Of course, you got a balance to do that, but they got some really cool footage to show how stable these kayaks are. So, all right, let's get after it. First thing I do is gotta unstrap these guys, and let's get these guys in the water. So, first thing I do is get my rudder ready to where I put it in. So these are the Autopilot. O-Town makes these. This one's a 23 model. My other ones they're all the same. I have some older ones, but they're still exactly the same. This is the Autopilot 120, 12 foot. You got the rudder, which is deployed. So I deploy that when I get into the water. My foot pedals control the rudder, which is pretty cool. And then what I do is I grab my motor out of the back of my truck, which unfortunately it's stuck way back up here. So how this deal works, it's really cool. You just clip it into place. You have, you can see it down in there, and it just pretty much, that's easy. I've already got the battery plugged in back there, and then this, you just plug in the battery. So really simple, but you do have to hook up this. This is your safety device. So if you were to fall out of the water, this is attached to that, and I'll show you in a minute how that operates. That clips on there, and then this, when you this right here attaches here, it goes down and clips on. So if you're standing up in the kayak and you're running it with the remote and you fall out, then that thing undoes, and then your kayak just doesn't take off by itself. Just like if you're in a boat here, because you have to have that as a safety. So all right, I am sporting the new life vests I'm going to run by this company here. And these are really nice because these life vests breathe. They have breathable, really cool. They're really comfortable to wear, super light and super sporty. They really look cool, but you'll see me out fishing in these. Normally I run a regular blow up Mustang, but these are regular kayak, paddleboard, whatever you want to call them. So, got that, my remote, and this is the remote that I have, and I'll go ahead and turn it on. You power it up with this button, and then you just press OK, and it says motor not found. And the reason it says motor not found is because I'm not in the kayak and I haven't deployed it yet. So it'll show up and you'll hear a beep and a couple of beep noise that'll do that. So let's get these things in so we can get after those big guys today. Oh, can't forget your food and water. And I will provide snacks, which is awesome. Water and snacks on the trip. The only thing you would need to bring is sunscreen, and bring, you know, if you want to bring a sandwich or something. You get really hungry on the water. Me, I don't eat a lot on the water, but, you know, it's nice to have, you know, food. I have my shake here. And then the boxes, what's cool about these, have boxes that this opens up. You can store all your stuff. I got a lot of tackle, miscellaneous stuff, but the other ones will have the boxes like that. So I just throw everything in there. And if you want to bring a little cooler too, a small cooler, even a Yeti 20 will even fit right here. And you can load these things down and it doesn't bother them at all. You know, they still run really good. Now on this kayak, I do have live scope, and the reason I do have live scope on this one is because I can find the bait super quick with this. I don't have to search because I do use a lot of bait. And what makes that nice is I can see which direction they're going. I can see the fish. I can find the fish quickly so I can put people on the fish. That's what's nice about having live scope. So I can tell you where to catch the fish, just like a guide. When he takes you offshore or inshore, he puts you on the fish. This way I can find them a lot quicker, a lot easier, and it's just really a game changer for me. Gotta take off that, stick that onto here. And I did get 80-pound test because I ran out of that yesterday. Rags, jigs. All right, I'm ready to back her down into the water, and let's pull these. Let's get this bad boy in the water. All right, let's get her in. What's nice about the, which I'll show you once I turn into my other camera, I'll show you how that works out, which is really cool. This is what's nice. You can really just pull up right here. Don't bite my foot, buddy. I had one yesterday I was chasing down, and he got a hold of me really good. All right, let's stick that. String protector. All right, I think I'm ready to put her down now. They slide off really nice. And another thing you guys might want to bring are water shoes. So if you're walking around like this barefooted like I am doing right now, which is not what I normally do. I normally have my flip-flops on, or I have some water shoes in the back of the truck. A little lazy putting them on, and hopefully I don't cut my feet. So yeah, the wind's out of that direction, out of the north. It's normally out of the other direction, but I definitely can't pull out with my kayak. Ah, let's do it. Yes, you do back down full drive, it's good to have. I'll put it back. Normally I don't go down that spot. I go down over here, and I don't need full drive to take it out, but oh well. It's a really nice area. You even have some wash-offs, places to wash off when you get out of the water right there, and big old picnic place. But you do have to have a permit to fish over here through Tyndall, and you can get it online, which is way cool. All right, I think I'm ready. Let's do it, guys. Let's go fishing. Beautiful day. The wind's gonna be 7 right now, going down to 4. So first thing I'm gonna do is probably go catch some bait. But I just wanted to introduce you guys to the autopilots to show you how I'm fishing, how you're gonna be set up. So if you come out here and fish, this is what you get to fish out of. You'll be fishing out of one exactly like this, except it won't have the live scope. It'll have the regular 7-inch Hummingbirds, which are still amazing, and most people don't even use those. That's almost probably even overkill, but the 7 inches are nice because they still have side imaging. You can still see the fish on chirp. You have chirp, you have structure scan on it. It's really cool, but I'll do another video showing you that setup. But how you do this, you can do this in the kayak or out, just like me. I just usually do it when I'm standing next to it. Make it a little easy, but you deploy that like this. Hear that beep, and lock it in. You gotta lock it in right there. And it's locked in, and then of course on the remote, it's showing the motor, and I go ahead and go up to about 4, and this thing will take off when I get in. And another thing is deploying the rudder, which is that back there, see? All right, and then now I can control it by the foot. I can control it either with the motor. What's nice about this kayak, it will do 360 degrees. The only thing is when you do that, what happens is you don't want to wrap that too many times. I can go 1, 2, and that's about it. And then I have to unwrap it. So you have to pay close attention to that. When you're out here kayaking with me, this is a little tutorial video to be able to show you the do's and the don'ts on what I do and how I do it. So I've got it ramped up, and I always run it on about 8. I never run it full power just because it drains the battery so fast. I can run full day pretty much even on a 50 ampere-hour battery. But I'm gonna go up to about 8, as you can see. And I'm running about 3, and I'm going into the wind, and I'm running about 3, 2, 3, 3. This thing handles the waves very well. I've been in some really, really rough conditions. I'm talking very rough, like 16-mile-an-hour rough, and still came out here and fished. That's another video for another day. But I've got everything ready. I got my little bait trap deal. We got my water, my sandwich, my snacks. And again, we will be providing snacks, food, water. What I'm gonna do, when we're out here fishing, I'm gonna be putting you guys on fish. Wherever we go, I'm the guy. That's what I'm supposed to do. My job is to put you on fish, to make sure you're catching fish, having a great time. If you have any issues with the kayaks, I mean, I'm gonna have also, you know, we're gonna have our cell phones where we can call each other, talk to each other. We're not gonna be that far apart from each other, but what's really gonna be nice is that I'm gonna be in close proximity to where you guys are at. So I'm gonna be getting y'all bait. We catch live bait because live bait's king. You can catch them on artificial. I do have a squid tracks here that I've been catching them on, which is an amazing lure. I forgot who, Nomad makes that. I'm running in, if we come out here and do the bridge, I'm gonna call this the bridge monsters, because these guys are monsters. I mean, they're beasts, they're monster, whatever you wanna call them. I call them beasts because it's you against the beast. It's you against them coming in, because they do not want to come in. They do not want to. I mean, they'll do everything they can to pull the hook, break you off, take you down into structure, which you'll get to see that today. But we do have a paddle. The paddle is really for a backup. I mean, we don't really use the paddle. I basically use the paddle for, what I have the paddle here is for 2 things. 1, in case something happens. 2, you got another fellow friend that you go out and fish with, you're fishing with. So if you do break down, something happens, we can always tow you right back, which is not that far from where we fish. Unless we go to Crooked Island, and at Crooked Island, it's a lot further, but it's still nice to have another buddy in case something happens and you're not stranded all by yourself. That's a huge safety thing. But the paddle's cool because it's got the measuring device on the side of it, so you can measure your length of fish from 0 to 40. A lot of these fish I do catch are in the 36 average, 38, 36 average range right here, and go up to 40. My PB, of course, here is 43. I've caught a 40, lots of 40s, 41, 42, and my 43. I haven't busted 43, and I busted my PB of over 2 years here. The other day right here, I caught a 43, so we're gonna get after it, guys. Have a good time, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully I get to take some of you guys soon kayak fishing. I'd love you guys. We're gonna charge, I know my channel says everything, it's $316 kayak. Fishing, or 316 Kayak Adventures is my website. And it's 316kayakadventures.com. And you can go check out some of the photos. The website just got launched, so it's in the baby stage. My buddy Grayson Roberts has been such a huge blessing to help me get this business launched. Shout out to Marcus, the guy that built the website, that helped me get to where I am. Marcus did an amazing deal. We'll also link his description on helping out as well. But Grayson Roberts has got a YouTube channel, and we'll also link his. He's going to do all of my YouTube stuff. He's in charge of everything. He's in my editing. He's doing all of that. All I got to do is create content, hand him the chip, and he takes care of everything else. Yes, that's amazing. That's I call it the easy way of doing it, the lazy way of doing it. But what Grayson does is the hard part, and I'm so grateful and thankful for him. And he is such a huge blessing to Kim and I. My wife is Kim, and for him to be able to do that and help get this started and do the YouTube. He's going to do my Instagram. He's going to do my Facebook. He's going to be in charge of all that. Plus, you'll see him out here on a lot of these adventures with me. And his footage, his YouTube channel is amazing too. His footage on there, he's such a genuine guy. He is who he is on and off the camera, and that's what I love about Grayson. And I just want to shout him out. So it's Grayson Roberts. Go check out his video. Be a link up here in the top left, or even in the description, wherever he chooses to put it, because he'll be doing all of my editing on my videos. And he's also teaching me how to do all of that stuff, so we won't have to maybe take that pressure off of him someday. So let's get this thing going. First thing we do is turn on the graph. Yeah, these new life vests, which you can't see them at the moment, but these new life vests are amazing. They're super cool. I feel cool in them right now. They have the vents that flow in and out of them, so it keeps you cool. It's got the high back, so the back part of the vest is not rubbing you down. And I'm a relatively pretty small guy. I'm 5'8". I've got the small medium in this one, and I don't know the name of it, but it's called Castrol. I think it's Castrol Life Vest. They're very high quality. What's nice, got a little pouch to put your, if you can see it, your phone right here, put your pliers right here. All right, let's get this thing going. All right, got live scope turned on. And I gotta deploy this. Let's get this deployed. All right, so first thing you do is I'm looking for the thread fin herring. That's what we use to catch the reds on. You can catch them on pinfish too, so it's not like that's the only thing you can catch them on. There are a lot of people that do use pinfish. Thread fin herring, the reason they're hard to buy at Pier 98 down the road is because they don't stay alive very long, even in my net over here. And this is what we use for our live well, guys. I throw my little net out like that, and that's when I just went across a pile of them right here. They just went flat out behind me, so there's probably more up here. I'm gonna go check this. They're usually on the end. So with the way that the current is, I believe right now it's incoming, filling up, so I'm fixing to find out. So let's find out and see what's on this one right here. We got a little bit of bait right here. But you can see what I'm doing. When I'm out here, I'm gonna show you what I have to do to operate this. You do have to be somewhat of a multitasker, not much. It's a little bit of a learning curve, but what's really cool, and hopefully y'all can see this, so I got bait right here, so I'm gonna spot lock. Watch this, just hit the anchor button, and this is what makes this kayak amazing. I mean, that thing only weighs like 20 something pounds. It's easy to throw in, hook up. I've been fishing out of these since 2019. I got one of my first ones when they first came out. Now I own 4 of them. I've owned 2 for the longest time. Now I got bait. I think those are, yeah, these are probably spade fish right here underneath me. They're curious on probably what's going on under me. Let's move up. So, yeah, I'm spot locked. Hands off. I don't have to mess with the remote. This thing will hold itself into position. It's got about a 5-foot radius that it holds itself in, so which is really cool, and that'll give you a perspective that I can now fish, throw out bait, do whatever I want. I can even stand up, you know, which I do stand up because they're very stable. I can stand on even this side of the kayak, look, and not even fall out, see? And I can stand on this side. But you have to have somewhat balance. When you're fishing with the waves and stuff coming in, it has this. I'd tell most people they probably better off to set down unless we have a calm day. My balance is okay, so I do stand up. When it's sideways, no, you don't, because you're sideways. But this way, you can see that I'm standing up and I'm fishing, and I can even cast fish. And when you're fishing inshore up against the banks when it's protected, I do stand up a lot, but you don't have to. It's just what a lot of people prefer. It's a preference, but they are comfortable. The seats that I'm sitting in are fully adjustable, so you can adjust this all the way back or frontward, but overall they're very comfortable. I'm in them for 7, 8, sometimes 10 hours a day, but it's nice, and I do adjust them, and I got this one set up to where it kind of keeps me upright, because I'm always leaning forward too. But let's see if we can get back on some bait over here. I'm gonna go back to my other spot, see if we can catch some, or check that front. But this is what I'm gonna be doing. While you guys are fishing, I'll probably already have some frozen bait for you, thread fins. Y'all can go ahead and drop down and fish while I'm catching bait. So right now, the tide's incoming, so it's the opposite direction. The tide's incoming and the wind's blowing this way, so it's literally blowing into itself. So it's kind of a false reading. You think there's an outgoing tide, but there's not. It's an incoming tide. So what that is, it's filling back up. Behind my house where I live over here on the water, it's pretty cool. The tide incoming is and it's always incoming early in the mornings and outgoing during the latter part of the day during the summer months. And then it shifts in the winter time, and it'll, you know, we got little negative tides, positive tides, whatever. But let's see, we got the tide going out. Let's sit there in front over here. The big rusty barrels, that's what we're gonna call these things. Big old thing, I guess, to keep people from hitting the bridge when the big barges come through here. Oh wow, some fish I just saw go by. Hopefully we can get some of these guys right here. A lot of bait out here. For the most part, I do fish inside of here. The only thing with fishing inside of here, the boats do go in and out of here, but they usually always, and we got some nice bait right here. So we get some right here. Oh, there he is. Got one on. Oh, they are pinfish. That's what I thought. I didn't say hopefully they're not. I mean, that's a good thing. They're just sometimes can be difficult to catch. They move around faster. They have a faster movement. It seems like the thread fins are a little different. Oh my gosh, they're stacked right there. I could drop that down right now and catch those. And I'll tell you a little bit about the tackle that I use. You know, I don't break the bank when I buy this stuff, because you don't have to have the most expensive stuff, which I do have some really nice high-end gear. So how you do this is you're going to thread this. I got a 5/0 Perfect Demon circle hook on 60-pound to 50 braid, and I'm just going to put him right through the nose, so when he pulls on that he's not just yanking it off. So if you just barely hook him, then it yanks off and they'll just rob your bait. Or he has to fight for it to get it off. So I'm using again, I told you on the last video, the Ugly Stick Tiger Jiggers, what they call it. This is rated, I didn't tell you all this, but it's rated, it's a 6'6" medium heavy, and it's rated, I think this one's a, oh yeah, 50 to 100 pound, and will throw the lure weight 4 to 7 ounces. So right now I am throwing a 4-ounce egg sinker, kind of Carolina style here. I've got a little bead that keeps that from wearing on that swivel, and I've got 50-pound braid, which you can use any type of braid. I like the blue, not specifically in color. It's not that big of a deal. You can use green, whatever color. The fish don't matter. The part that they're gonna not hardly see is the leader size. So I'm using 60-pound, and I do go up to 80. And this is what I call a light setup. So this is a BG 4500 with carbon supported drag system, which is amazing. The drag system is amazing with this, but it is a BG dial with 4500 on a Tiger Ugly Stick. And I'm drifting way the heck off. That's the wind pushing me out. So let's go back up there and see if we can find these guys real quick. See if we can't catch one of these giants. And these fish fight so hard. I mean, I can't even put words into how hard they fight. You just have to come try it. So what you don't want to do is jerk. You want to let them pull hard against you. When they pull hard against you, you're gonna hook up. All right, I'm going down right here. I'm super close to them. All right, now I'm in a better position. I think I'm gonna get bit this time. Yeah, I think I'm on them now. Unless there's something completely different than what I think they are. And that could be, they could, uh-oh, I got bit just then. I'm getting bit, look at this. Look at this, wait for him, wait. There he is, I'm on, guys. Oh, I'm on. Oh my gosh, you're going the wrong way, dude. I get down. What I do now is I pull him out. I get him out, he's running right now. I get him out, he ran out, so that's a good thing. Instead of running back in the structure, he ran out. Oh, he come off, man. Oh my gosh, I gotta go catch some more bait. I got some bait under the boat. Oh, he came off. That's just part of it. That's the excitement. I want to catch some quick bait. I got bait running under my boat. I'm going to show you guys what I'm using. I use the sabiki hot hooks, and I also use the tsunamis, which are at Walmart. These are at the tackle shops. Very good rigs, a little more expensive for these, but they work real well when you're offshore, you know, cigar fish for cigar minnows, but I use them for when they're hard to catch. When these guys are getting hard to catch, I downsize to a number 3. So let's rig it up and let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, and here's how you rig it up. You basically says pull the rig out of the bag, but you don't pull it out of the bag until you hook it up first. So just do a uni to uni. Only do like 1, 2, 3, maybe 6. That's it. And then pull it out. I just pull it out like this. See how it pulls out a lot easier than pulling it out of the bag. Discard your trash underneath. Put your weight on. Not even use a heavier weight. And I'm having such a hard time. Sometimes you have to just go to the next size bigger weight, which helps. Which is this one. I think the one I was using the same size, so let's go to this one. Yeah, let's go with this weight. Always close the box up so I don't get water in them. That bait's definitely hanging out. All right, let's see if we can get some of these. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm already hooked up, guys. Wow. I should have put a rig on a long time ago. Look at these. And I bet they're my thread fins that I like because they're running like thread fins. Look at these. Beautiful, 2 at one time. Wow. If I can keep them in the boat. Wow, that's awesome. 2 at one time. Big old boat went by. Oh, one came off. That's awesome. Stick him in the net. Oh, we're about to catch some giants. Bait's a lot of fun to catch. Grace and I like to catch bait. Nick likes catching bait, my other buddy. Let's go down and catch some of these, man. There's a lot of them. You can see them all on the screen right here. And I was missing all those big fish on the outside, basically. So I'm gonna go back down. Oh, I'm already hooked up. Wow, look at that. I should have tied these on a long time ago. When you're having a problem, something ain't right. This one, but that's better than no. Oh, they will mess your sabiki rig up, so you gotta constantly untangle it. Like this, look. Look at this. That's a mess. It looks like a mess, but stick your rod in the rod holder. I'll find out where it's on. Because if you just keep throwing it down, you'll end up with bigger problems. So hopefully this is not as big of a mess as I think it is. And I just let it go down until I get hit, and then I'll work it up. Usually they hit it on the way down. And you gotta barely reel it. You can't horse them in, because if you horse them in, they'll rip the hook. Look at that, I got 2, I had 2, and I got 1. 1 is better than 0, always. Rather be a hero than a 0, right guys? All right, go back again. Oh wow, I'm gonna get a lot of these guys. Oh yeah. Just barely reel. I got 2 or 3. I've got 1. Golly, I got 3 at one time. They're going nuts. Oh, 4 maybe. 1 came off. 2, maybe 3. This will be a new all time if I get them in here. Oh, get in here, buddy. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Get off my graph. All right, we got them. 3. Ooh, I got a little baby. Look at this one. This one's way cool. I like these little guys. I don't know if they work any better, but I like you. Little baby. Man, I already got a bunch. I didn't realize these guys were hanging out inside of here the entire time. Now this guy, he just got tied up in the... I had never seen this before. I didn't even catch him. He just got like lassoed. It's like I roped him or somehow. Look at that. Come on, man. Give it back to me. Yeah, that roped him around his gill plate. Wow. All right. Wow, man, these guys are stacked in here. And my spot lock's working. And if you don't get any, no big deal. Just go right back down and do it again. Look at that. Yeah, baby, yeah, look at this. I got me 2, maybe. I got 2 this time. Nope, 1. Man, you're definitely doing the hook thing. Oh, yeah. Wow, here they come, here they come, here they come. I got 2. Let's get him out into the kayak. Man, I mean, that's what happens when you tie on a new sabiki rig. I just go downsize. That other one was a number 4. This one's a number 3. Gold hooks. Now this rod that I'm using is a Talica, the 8 2 series. I've got it on it's a little higher end setup. So this right here is the Carnage 2, and it's rated, I believe, I can't read it in the sun, but I believe it's rated from 50 to 130 pounds is what this is rated. This is a very heavy duty setup. It might be it's a short, stocky, it says 6'2". I don't know if it's 6'2". Is it 6'2"? Yeah, 6'2". But it's on a Talica. I believe the drag on this is like 27 pounds. I got a hit. Oh, I got dumped. I've got 8. I got 8. Thank you, Lord. Yes. Come on, buddy. Like I'm getting rained on here. Oh, I just got 8. I got 8. I got 8. Yes! See what he is. Let's see if we can get him out. That's the key, is just getting him out of the structure and get him to go in the right direction. I'm pretty sure that was the right direction. Yeah. 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 Or go out. Hey, 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 can't do that. Let's get him to come over here. Let's see if I can get him out of there. I gotta get him out. Wow. I'm just excited to be hooked up. I gotta get him off the bottom. Golly, they are strong fish. Everything I just took, he took me down. It's almost like these are snapper. They're not fighting like a red. These might be giant snapper. You know? Guess we'll figure it out. I mean, he's straight down. Because he's taking me back in the structure. That's the crazy thing is. Got some head shakes here, so, you know, That's definitely a red. I felt his head. It's just a big old red, guys. Wow, these things pull so hard, guys. This is what I come out here to do. Never gets old. And I'm out here doing it by myself. Ah! Woo! From the light setup, fun to do. Oh, you guys gotta come do this. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. That hurts. My wrist. I've got him this time. He hit that pinfish. Yeah. He's up about 15 feet. Here he comes. Wow. Look at the size of this guy, guys. Look. Oh my gosh, that's a giant. That's a big fish. I'm gonna measure her to find out what she is. The spot lock. And let's see, get her on the other side of the kayak. Hopefully she don't come down. Woo! Wow. You put the whooping on me, buddy. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, be careful. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, that fish is, I use my paddle. I just kind of lay my paddle out like this and see what she is. She's gonna be, looks like she's gonna go, I need to probably hold my paddle. Let's see if she's 40. I don't think she's quite 40. Let's see, right, about right there. Oh yeah, she's, oh my gosh, yeah, right at 40. She's there to there, so I'd say she's cuts off about right there. So 39 inch red, guys. Big old fish. I had my fingers tear up, so get a good old bite on him right there. Maybe they don't like it, but that's all right. And then I put this around. You can see my wrist, and then what I'll do is I'll take the hook out with my hook, which is cool to do that at the same time. But just up and just yank it like that. Sometimes that hook's really hard to get out. All right, y'all ready to see this 39-inch red drum? It's a beauty. I've had my butt handed to me today, guys. I mean, I've lost fish after fish, and usually I don't lose fish after fish. It's just part of it. So I'm gonna give you a quick look at her real quick, show you how big they are. I'm gonna weigh her too. I brought those scales. Big old fish. That's a beauty. Get her back in the water so we don't keep her out of the water very long on these guys because we want to safely return them. So I do have these scales called a boga grip. Really cool. I'll switch that out to that. Let's see what she weighs. I don't know. So maybe I don't lose the deal. Let's see what she weighs. Golly, if I can even hold her up. You're kidding me, guys. This fish is 16, 17, 18, 19, 19, 16, 17, 18, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 pounds, guys. That's a 20-pound fish. We'll see. Go. I'm already on. I think he ate it. Yep, I'm on. I got it. Got to get him out of the structure. That's the first thing you got to do is get these fish out of the structure. At the same time, you got to back up with the trolling motor and get them away from that. So that's what I'm doing, and this is another giant. Oh my gosh, look at him ripping this carnage rod. He's just taking it hard. That's what's nice about having the low gear, but oh, wow. Dude, that hurt. You just shoved this thing in my crotch. I didn't mean that in my crotch. That's no fun. Ooh, okay, ripping this. Oh my God, and I got it in strike, man, and he's still pulling drag. Wow, this fish is pulling so hard. some of my line back. He's pulling me. He's pulling the entire kayak. Look at this, guys. I don't have it in nothing. It's yanking me. This fish is ripping me, man, like that way. That's amazing. That's the power. That's what makes this so cool. Of doing this, man. It's you in the elements, fighting the fish. Anybody can fight these out of a boat, but come do it out of a kayak and try to do what I did. It is a challenge. It's fun to do. It's so exciting. And this rod, of course, I can, you know, in that low gear, man, I can get them up a lot faster. And this fish is already coming up, which is good. Wow, another big fish. Another big old giant. Let you guys see if we can get a picture of them. Whoa. Whoa, she's way out there. Oh, here. See if y'all can check this out. Look, here she comes. Look. Woo! Another big one. These fish average this size, guys. Another big old fish. All right. I'm gonna get her down. This one's probably, I don't know, pretty good size. Put the fish grips on her real quick. Another big old fish. I'm gonna do the same thing. Get my little, get the hook out. Hey, hey. Got the hook out. Get the rod out of the way so you're gonna get a good look at her. Alright, you wanna check her out? Another big old piece. Check this out, guys. I mean, beast of a fish. These are giants. They're fun to catch. They pull so hard, and it never gets old. Never does. I can be out here all day doing this, and I go home with my back hurting. I'm not even exaggerating. It's hurting now, and I hadn't even caught but 2 of these today. But there we go. Let's see if we can get her to go down. I think she's ready. Let's see if we get her. A lot of times we don't have to bend them. You just give them a little toss like this, and off she goes. Hope you guys subscribe, hit the like button, and check out my content. There'll be more content coming. We're gonna start doing at least 1 video a week for this channel. So you'll be able to see all the adventures of the other kayak guys that go with us, the new guys we're fixing to take off, take a few guys out coming up. Like I said, red snapper's about to start. So I'd love to take you guys out. If y'all see this video and you want to book, Grayson, my YouTube guy, which is an amazing guy. I can't shout out enough to thank him for all he's done for us and all the trips we've had, all the fun we've had together doing this. It has been an adventure. So I want to shout out to also my son, Cole, for coming up with the name 316 Kayak Adventures. And want to shout out my wife, man. I mean, I'm the most blessed person in the world to have a wife like my wife. She is an amazing woman. She lets me go do this. I've been married 32 years. 3 grandchildren, 1 on the way. Get to live in the beautiful state of Florida, and like I said, I get to go do this, and I am super blessed. And I give glory and thanks to God every day, every morning. I wake up, I'm so grateful and thankful. When I pray, I don't take anything for granted. So again, thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me today. It was a grind today. There's no doubt it was a grind. And it's just one of those days to where I usually just come out. It's just, I feel like, man, the fish just jump on my hook sometimes. But today that didn't happen. I came out here and I broke off, I think twice, 4 times. It was like 5. I left here today, literally 5 fish, 5 to 1 or 5 to 2. I caught 2 and they got me 5 times. So, you know, not really keeping score, and I usually don't. Even the ones that I do miss, it's still pretty cool to even be hooked up like that and even to have the challenge. But if it were easy, everybody'd be able to come out and do this. It took me years to learn how to do this, to dial this in, and to get it to a place to where I comfortably feel like I can put people on fish. So again, thank you guys. I just, you know, didn't want to get too sentimental with, you know, my family, my wife, but this is a new channel, new everything for me, and I just wanted to shout out, you know, to them. Just thank you for letting me do this. Y'all mean the world to me. I love you very much, and Can't wait to meet you guys. Can't wait to take you guys out. So we'll see here in a minute, and we can get loaded up, kind of show you the end to the beginning, what it takes to do what I do every day, and check you out in a second. Bye. Hello. Alright, guys, that's what it takes. We are out of here, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy.